Peace and love, children of the sun. Today we're going to discuss the little Pop situation with Quando being backdoored and the 60s, if they was involved or not. We're also going to talk about Sandman the Gus. We're also going to talk about Fats, the other two individuals that got killed, and Nipsey as well. So that's four people in this whole 60s situation.
Everybody mad at Big U because he made $900,000 from the police in a year. Oh, okay. You get what I'm saying? Like, okay, you can't have a bag because, oh shit, he must have been a good cop. He got a $500,000. How do y'all even know all of this? Like, why is you nigga deep into a nigga financial background? Like, nigga, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, okay, it came from the police, right? But who else is gonna do this shit? It don't got no like we could go into everything. Like, I ain't even gonna discuss big bro shit like that on this motherfucker like that. But who else gonna take care of the community like he take care of the community? Nigga, okay, say y'all get him out of his seat. Say everything that y'all said was true. Say he was a snitch.
For those that don't know what you're talking about, reiterate what we talking about. Cause
Big U had Nipsey Hussle killed, nigga. Everybody know that. Everybody know Big U, nigga, called that hit, nigga, the Rolling 60s. Y'all know why the Rolling 60s killed Nipsey Hussle, man? This what happened with the Rolling 60s, right? And I was with them niggas, my nigga. This what them niggas told me, cuz. And this what made me say, fuck them Rolling sissy niggas. And this what made me say, fuck neighborhood 60 Nip. Them niggas told me, cuz, nah, cuz Nip ain't bigger than the set. Nah, them niggas told me that, homie. Them niggas got mad. Them niggas got mad, homie, when Black Sam and them closed down the Marathon store. Them niggas really got mad when Nipsey's Hussle family. Now, only the neighborhood Rolling 60s in the hood know this. When Nipsey Hussle family, after he died, when Irma's mother and Irma's brother went back to South Central to try to get the baby that was in the hood, them niggas went to call the Nip family. Man, that's some whole ass shit Black Sam and them do. They trying to take the baby. They wanted to exploit Nip family. That's why Nipsey Hussle's family, Black Sam, them, that's why they closed everything down. They wanted to exploit them people. So when the city of LA, when LA County, they wanted to change Slauson Street into Nipsey Hussle Street. The Rolling 60s, all the Rolling 60s got mad and said, nah, because you got the Slauson boys, right? How you gonna change Slauson Street? That's what made the set, cuz. Nah, we ain't changing. So they was really jealous of Nipsey Hussle, homie. All the big homies in the set was jealous of Nip because all the young niggas love Nip. So Nip had got bigger than the set, cuz. Nip had connected Nip. Nigga, Nip had got bigger than the set, cuz. Nip ain't big. Ain't nobody bigger than the set, cuz. Remember, nobody's bigger than the program. Nip got bigger than the program, so Nip got clipped because Nip became bigger than the program. So let me keep telling y'all the story. I'm fucking with them niggas. I'm fucking with Nip them, dog. How you think I went to the funeral? So when Nip died, them niggas like, cuz them niggas were planning on sending the Marathon shirts down here to me and everything. So them niggas said, so you see in the video, cuz we coming to Texas, woo, woo, woo. When them niggas got clipped from the clothing store, them niggas thought they were gonna be able to run the clothing store. So when they got clipped, Nip ain't bigger than the set, cuz. So when them niggas told me that, nigga, what? I pulled back from them niggas. I was sending them niggas money. Y'all was fucking with them niggas real tough. Say, tell Melvin Farmer, I still got that receipt. I still got that receipt, Melvin. You remember that package I sent to the bookstore over there in South Central? I still got that receipt to show proof I sent you a package. That package I sent you, nigga, get you put in prison forever. Melvin Farmer, you remember that package I sent you?
he's a snake. You should know that. You can feed a snake. You can nurse a snake back to health. You can take care of a snake. But as soon as you turn your back, that snake is going to bite you. But let's get to the moral of the story, right? So Quando Rondo go back to Atlanta. I'm done with the Rolling 60s. I'm dropping my flag. I'm dropping my flag because the people that he trusted, he found out, turned on him for a bag. Which, You still an out of towner, even though it's 60s, but you still an out of towner. There's rules to this. We kill our own to be a real rolling 60s. You get what I'm saying? It sounds crazy, but this is what we do. You gotta kill one to actually become a real one. But let's get back. So, Puka.
Now, as far as Charleston White, he did not roll with Nipsey. He went out there and met with Melvin Farmer. Melvin Farmer was the one that told him to start doing stuff for the community, and that's where he got his whole ideology from. Okay, Melvin took him around the 60s, even though he's not a 60. You know what I mean? And he got to go to the funeral, and that's where he was eavesdropping and all of this, and they was talking about, naming the street after Nip and this, that, and the third. Now, his vendetta against the 60s was Charleston started trying to sell weed and selling knockoff purses. He told the story of how he bought an old 745 Beamer and he bought an old 500 Benz and that he was selling bootleg purses. But that's why he has a vendetta, because supposedly somebody from the 60s took his weed. Now, him at the end saying, Melvin Farmer, you got that package that I sent you? Remember that? That's where he starts dry snitching about how he mailed the gun out there to Melvin Farmer trying to extort him. Melvin Farmer also exposed his paperwork showing that he went to juvenile while everybody else went to prison. He got juvenile life and got out at 21. After he told on everybody, and that he keeps calling down there to the parole board to keep them dudes locked up. Now, he also admitted that his mama got him a job and he went to college and got him an apartment and how he was really a spoiled kid and his mama this and his mama that. He really wasn't a street nigga. He got put on by the 60s while he was in juvie by some niggas from Austin or some shit like that. Austin, Texas. You know what I mean? Not even in Fort Worth. But yeah, he has a vendetta against the 60s. But far as him having facts, nah, that man was not rolling with them like that.
Justice for Dip.
Your boy would have been there like, yeah, you got it.
You so old, Nip, I love you and all that, nigga. You didn't love Nipsey, nigga. I'm tired. That's what I'm tired of. You niggas that's so Nipsey'd out and trying to go against me and trying to go against everybody else, nigga, that was on the fuck Nipsey shit. I know niggas that's in that squad right now. On the dead homies used to pull up on me like, cuz ain't doing nothing for me. Cuz ain't doing this, nigga. You the only one keeping it real. Nigga on the dead homies, nigga. Now you niggas, oh, I ain't fucking with him. Oh, he need to end it. Oh, Nip. Man, shut the fuck up, bitch ass nigga. On the dead homies. You niggas be like super hoes, nigga. On 6-0 Crip, nigga. And it be the closest niggas to a nigga that be talking bad behind a nigga back. But now he dead, it's like, oh yeah, Nip. Let me try to gain up off of cuz. On 60 Crip, like niggas ain't really niggas homies like that, cuz. On 6-0. Yeah, it's tight knits, cuz, but on 6-0 Crip, nigga. If Nip wasn't giving y'all niggas the world, cuz, and Nip knew not to give you niggas the world, cuz, on the dead homies, cuz he knew what type of niggas you were. Every time you niggas pulled up on me with that woo-wop bullshit, because you already know it was only a couple niggas in the hood that was having situations to get niggas up out of bum state.
Me and Nipsey had a fallout. He had my equipment, and I wanted to use my equipment. He got mad because I got my equipment back. So then that's when our conflict started. I ended up getting the equipment back and said, I'm going to move it right here at my shop on 43rd and Crenshaw. And then everybody can get there all the time. Nip, you can get to when you want to. So he got mad.
You ain't gonna get on my way, you in my way, bro.
He ain't like that. He's supposed to make a diss song about me. Well, I ain't no rapper, I'm a scrapper. So we end up having to come talk about that. Pull up the homies, and Nip admit it's wrong, but still there's some consequences to your wrong. I came to pick him up that morning so he can get his discipline. And his brother got in the way, talking about my brother not going nowhere. If I was his brother, I'd have did the same thing. Like, you're not going nowhere with these niggas. I would have did the same shit. But I mean, you not from 60s though. And you're not from the hood, so, you can't really speak on hood business. And really, that's really what happened. Me and Nip talked that night. We went and chopped it up, and it was never nothing else.
So that was the first incident with Big U and Nipsey over the studio equipment. The second one was when Nipsey had a domestic violence dispute with the baby mama who's related to Big U, and Big U pulled up, right? Then you had also another incident with the YG video shoot, the DJ Khaled video shoot. And then niggas was lying, talking about Nipsey ratted and all that when he started trying to get the program to the hood to, stop the violence and whatnot, which Big U ended up taking over, and you heard that he got 900,000 for that. You know what I mean? So those are a few different incidents where there's a motive. And then there's also Fats, who got killed when Big U took the fade with Nipsey and knocked Nipsey down. Fats jumped up to fight or take the back fade for Nipsey, and he knocked Big U down on his back pockets in front of everybody. And then that same week, a few days later, he got killed. He went outside to serve a nigga he knew with some weed, and they backdoored him and killed him in the car. And that's who Wack keeps talking about, how Big U was behind Fats. But then there was also a dude named Sandman the Gus who was signed to Big U before Nipsey. And he had a death similar to Nipsey's, okay? That was the first artist that got killed, you know what I mean? So you had Fats, you had Nipsey, you had Sandman the Gus, okay? And then you got this situation here with Quando, you know what I mean? Which there's a guy who was close to Nipsey who actually did a documentary saying that Big U backdoored Nipsey and Quando. And in his video, he shows Big U celebrating, smoking a cigar, talking about how he just got $1 million deal and he put together a movie deal right when Lil Pop got killed. We ain't seen no movie come out in the hood, so what movie deal was he talking about and celebrating? It was real spooky. Just like when he was just laughing, saying justice for Nip, it was similar to that. And also, when he was saying justice for Nip, laughing on live, he had got a phone call. Somebody was blowing up his phone. They're saying that that was the dude that was out there when Nipsey died and he took off running or whatever. So people are saying that they was in on the back door. They even tried to accuse Cowboy, talking about how Cowboy stayed in the store, and Cowboy then said that Eric Holder had got jumped a few days before he returned out there to kill Nipsey, and he knew something wrong was going to happen. Well, if that was the case, why he ain't come out there to help Nip? Well, I don't believe Cowboy backdoored him, because he actually stayed out there for days. He was cleaning the parking lot, cleaning up the candlelight. He was there when another 60 member got killed and died in his arms. He was out there knocking out people who were trolling Nipsey's death. Like, he took that shit serious. And if he was a backdoor man, why would he go take the stand? You know what I mean? He would have been like, I didn't see anything. So I don't believe that. Everybody like, oh, well, he's selling his own merch now. Well, he was still rocking with Black Sam for a minute. He just now stopped rocking with Black. I mean, going his own way, doing his own thing. Now, another motive they saying that Big U had was Big U was selling bootleg Slauson stuff, Slauson hats and shirts as well. And Nipsey didn't like that. So, there's just a lot of stuff that's all speculation. But what people got to look into was why Eric Holder just popped up after 7-8 years. If he was in Vegas and he was on meth, why did he just pop up? And did he get mad because his girl took a picture with Nip and he came back returning, trying to do a drive-by, and she said, you ain't going to do no drive-by in my car, and he got out and went and shot Nip? Was he that mad? Did Nip say you was a snitch, you can't come around here? Or did he go there to accuse Nipsey of snitching, since there was the rumors that Nipsey was snitching? Not only about the whole deal with the stopping the violence movement, which is, the GRID program or whatever that is through the police, but also there was a rumor that Nipsey told the police, if something happened to me, such and such did it. And it was some dude that he was beefing with at the time. So who put out the rumors that Nipsey was snitching? So did Eric Holder come there to confront Nipsey about snitching? Or did he just come there with the girl, and the girl wanted to take a picture with Nip and he got mad in a jealous rage? Because they was already fighting and arguing in the car because she had went to Disney World for her job, giving people, I guess, ride share and giving rides out there. He was mad that she was around dudes dudes. So as soon as he got in the car after shooting Nip, he put the gun in the bag that had food in it, and he was like, "You acting funny style," as if she was supposed to be comfortable and knowing what just went down, seeing people running and hearing gunshots, and she was supposed to be cool with that. But right after he shot Nip, they went to somebody named Harold's house, and he dropped off the guns and the clothing. So everybody keeps saying, "Oh, Big U ain't in his phone log." It don't matter. He had contact with the hood. Someone could have gave the word, "Hey, you killed Nipsey, you could come back around here," and he went and did that. It could have been that case. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like, "Oh, well, he broke Brick's jaw, and that's Brick's little guy, and he did that to avenge Brick." And then they trying to say, "Oh, well, Brick is the shitty that they're saying was the snitch, and it wasn't Eric Holder, because there was a case with Jay Stone and another dude, and Shitty, and they was all on the case together. The other dude got out of jail, went back around the hood. He ended up getting killed, but Shitty was still in jail. And then Jay Stone was out, and he could have been beefing with Jay Stone, who was close to Nipsey and used to have a rap group with Nipsey, and they could have been arguing about that. But either way, there's a lot of speculation which Shitty was the rat. You know, now since there's all these allegations on Brick, but I don't believe that it's Brick. I believe that it was Eric Holder, and that he came over there, got jumped, and a few days later he was over there looking for trouble as well. And he just so happily used the girl for his ride because she was taking him everywhere. She's the one that took him to the hotel after the killing and everything. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of speculation, man. You know, we definitely know niggas got to get permission to do things like that. But the thing is, you got to kill a 60 to be a 60. You know what I mean? And Brick, he was like, "Oh, everybody want to disown me because that's my little man's, but I ain't talked to him in 7-8 years, and he was on drugs." Well, if that's the case, why would they disown you? What they got to do with you? You know what I mean? And another thing is, who is co-conspirator number 4? Brick said, "Yeah, I'm not going to lie. That person could have been in jail at the time. I don't know. But I got released 2 weeks later, so it wasn't me." So he didn't confirm who was co-conspirator number 4. Was they contacting Dirk to do the back door from jail or not? And then far as the pictures and videos of him flashing the money when he first came home, he says 1 minute he was signed to Sony with Dirk. Another minute he was signed to Def Jam with Fabio. Another minute he was signed to, a whole nother company. You know what I mean? So, it's just a lot of different speculation when it comes to who's co-conspirator. You know what I mean?
In 2011, Sam saw himself in the midst of bullets flying outside their storefront. Nipsey's first child's mother is Big U's niece. Allegedly, there was a family dispute, which led to Big U pulling up on Nipsey's store while he was there, which resulted into a physical altercation between Big U and Nipsey in an alley near the store. Black Sam then allegedly went in the store to retrieve a pistol and fired one shot in the air.
That was the situation where Sam shot in the air and the police shot at him and missed him. And Big U went to jail, and Wack and them had to bond out Big U. And he said that Sam was already out of jail. And they're like, "Well, how did he get out? He must be a rat as well." And that's what Wack just said in an interview recently. But people are mixing up the situations with the equipment and the fight and the DP over the diss song toward Big U versus that situation where Sam came out to save Nip again, and this time he used a gun.
24 hours.
We all thought Big U did it. We already felt like it. Because like Black Sam said, I didn't even watch that interview. I honestly didn't. I saw a couple of clips or whatever. But living in LA, I remember when Big U and Nip got into it because Nip didn't want to be under his label no more. Because Big U was trying to Big U had bought the Crenshaw label, the Crenshaw brand and shit like that. And basically trying to extort Nip and had him in a fucked up ass deal. So when Nip finally got out of that deal, you know what I'm saying, he went about his way or whatever. And Big U didn't like that. And so they had animosity or whatever. This is just me living in LA, I know this. And then I remember when Nip started working with YG, and he had brought YG to the 60s. And when he brought YG to the 60s, I remember Big U was trying to pop shit about it, like how you bringing this whoop-de-whoop nigga to the hood, this and that. And Nip peeled out his shirt, and he was like, "Nigga, I'll get down for cuz whoop whoop." And Nip had to run phase to have YG in the 6-0s, but he did that.
He let me know what came to me from his side. Black Sam, Nipsey's brother, he told me he's a rat. First time they first fall out, when he first got Nipsey signed, Nipsey come back, it was a fallout. They went down, there was a fight, rumble happened. I believe Big U knocked Nipsey out. Black Sam comes out, fires 3-4 shots in the air. He's fresh out the penitentiary. Police sitting right across the street, they see it. They come in, they arrest everybody. Black Sam's on parole. We bail Big U out. Big U tells us, the police tell him, they let Black Sam go before he got a bail. Which is, gun, firing, fresh out, ain't supposed to happen like that. He tell him that's when ours leave him alone.
3 to 4 years before Nip passed away. I was in jail for 3 years when Nip passed away. I was in jail like 2.5 years. I left September 2017. In August, I want to say Nip had a show for his birthday, or he was in Vegas. I seen Nip on his C-Day. We was all in Vegas, me, Nip, Lauren, J Stone, Grimmy, the squad, A&B, Pat. Everybody was out in Vegas. We was at the Win. I want to say he had a show at Club Miss. I was supposed to open up for the show, but we was gonna do one at Belasco. Anyway, that don't even matter. That's the last time I seen Nip was at the Belasco. I think that was September. Then I left. The day that I left, or the week that I left, I feel like I left on like the 20-something, 21st, because my sister's birthday was like the next week. I feel like I left on the 21st. If I'm not mistaken, I left on a Thursday, which left me in the station. It left me in the station for 4 days or something. I think I went to court like Monday, Tuesday. I get transferred into the county. By the time I hit the bed, Fats had passed away. I got my bunk. I called Nip, what up, whoop, whoop. What's again? He like, nigga sick, whoop, whoop. A gang of names was supposed to come up in that. We was discussing what was going on, you know what I'm saying, because I guess one of the names allegedly had tied to my name or whatever the case, and not for the murder, but just like all the shit that was going on. Wow. Me and Nip chopping it up. Boom, boom, boom. Nah, that ain't his character. Oh, man, cuz I gotta get right. All right, boom, bop, boom, boom. Out of nowhere, mind you, I told you I get a bed. I don't even think I went to court yet. No, I went to court. Did I get arraigned with a real lawyer there? Give me a second, because I'm trying to see the series of events. Yeah, I think that Mark came off the rip. Mark Bledstein, that's Nipsey lawyer. He was in, Cuz was in one of them videos. I was in jail with the video with the Brinks truck and all that. All right, Mark Bledstein meet us at arraignment. Boom. I go back. We chopping it up. Me and Nipsey, like this. Cuz ended up paying Mark off. So then I go get, what's the nigga name?
Now that sounds crazy, Brick. Your name coming up in something else? First it's the Nipsey thing. Now you talking about before that it was with Fats? Like, you saying it had nothing to do with Fats. Well, what was the situation? Because that did not sound good. You say you was close to Fats. I know Cowboy said that he was close to Fats too, so he was a loved nigga, and he was always with Nip, apparently. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn.
I'm there every day, cause the day of, like prior to the incident, I sat there and I said, bro, you finally made it. We sat there and we talked. I said, man, you finally made it. We just did the DJ Khaled video. I like, man, you finally made it, bro. You know, you finally on. You know what I mean? Earlier that week, him and Lauren London, they was on the 4-wheeler, up and down Slauson and shit. You know, I'm like, man, put a helmet on that girl. The next morning, he out there smoking a blunt on the 4-wheeler. I'm like, nigga, you bored, nigga.
Feel me? Come back here. And I showed that nigga his storeroom. I was like, man, look at the shirts I got stacked up. Cause they he go to Marathon store, this store, and that store. That motherfucker filled with nothing but inventory. It was this is the store you go in where all that was filled to the roof. I'm talking about 1,500 square feet here, 1,500 square feet there, nigga filled to the roof.
So that was the DJ Khaled incident. And I already played y'all the clip of Mika Love talking about the incident over the YG video where Nip took fades for having YG in the hood. So that's 4-5 incidents where there was a problem with Big U.
Hey, it's BET weekend this week. You know what I'm saying? All the steppers gonna be in the city, right? Look, cuz, I'm telling you like this. When you see me, you better tuck tail and run, nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's my weekend. And 6, I got a dime on Charleston Whitehead. It could be more.
Me and you can't have no business. You threaten to put money on my life. I'm a victim of a crime against a gangbanger like you. And you out on fair. No. I don't want to fight. I don't want to box. Keep on running content on my name. I'm putting Kill Squad in the street.
Then you had the incidents with EBK, Young Jock. You know what I mean? These guys are the chain danglers, man. The 60s is known to take shit.
They basically was like, man, that's whoopty whoop business. We ain't got nothing to do over there. We don't beef with them whoopty whoop whoop. So they had to get out of it type shit.
So
that's what I'm hearing.
You want to hear the LA version?
Yes.
Hell
sure.
yeah. We for surely got to hear the LA version, man.
So,
I'm hyped to hear the LA version.
As soon as somebody gets their shit took, fucking Brick
You
Baby
know
is
who
like
Brick
on
Baby
the
is?
top 5 people that get called for some reason. Is Brick Baby.
They called me. So mind you, it's a 3-hour time difference. So I'm getting bzz, bzz,
Oh, in Atlanta.
Bzz. Yeah, I'm in Atlanta at the time. So I'm getting, what the fuck? But I see it's my people. So I'm like, damn, he don't call this much unless it's something on the floor. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like, big bro, who is this bitch? I'm like, who is who? I'm like, don't Ralphie fuck with him? I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I thought he was cool. He like, nah, he been on Fig. He fucking with the other nigga. Boop, bop, boop, 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 right?
Oh, shit.
So I'm like, oh. So one of my little homies, I don't want to talk too much, but one of my young dudes from out the area just came home. He's a big old bully, man. I think he just manhandled him.
Damn.
Really?
I feel
So
like
you said they picked him off the air like this?
I don't know. I ain't gonna tell you exactly. All right, so look, I don't know exactly what. Okay, I do know what happened, but I don't know the people like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to cover my ass, so I do know what happened. He definitely got manhandled. He definitely got picked off his feet. You know what I'm saying?
On Fig?
Damn.
Or like in a private setting?
It was a private setting, but they say he kicks it on Fig. No, I'm just telling you. He's
Who
supposed
kicks
to
it on Fig? What, you just
He
booing with a
tripping.
prostitute?
The pimps, that's what about it. In LA, if you don't got your blicky, put your jury up.
Straight up. That's facts.
You see me? When I don't be wanting to ride through Burbank and shit with my gun and stuff, do you notice that I come to the podcast with no jury? I don't give a fuck about that camera.
Exactly.
Yeah, AP, all type of shit. I have pop up sometimes, but it's just like
I feel like this is the safest place you could be.
How is little Zaire feeling?
Ladies and gentlemen, Swamp Stories. How you doing? We just called you the ultimate troll of YouTube.
Yeah, it's love.
Well, I don't think you guys should be good so quickly because you are out here trying to convince the whole world that he's a snitch, one of the worst labels you could put on a motherfucker from the streets.
Listen, I got questions, Brick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. On the video, you caught about 4 straight Class A felonies in Georgia, back to back in the span of 2 years.
Yeah.
And you never went to prison. What the fuck happened?
I had a great attorney. I went to trial. How you say that shit disappeared when I went to trial on the gun case?
I'm just
You
saying.
can't look up the trial on the gun case?
That's all. Huh?
I said you can't look up the trial on the gun case. My shit got dismissed in trial.
Listen, I had a paralegal go through your. This is why the video took so
We
long.
could
I
call
had a
Daniel
paralegal-
Kane.
Huh?
I said I could call my lawyer. I could call Daniel Kane. You should be able to go. Research any type. I've never had an interrogation. The only one I had an interrogation on was probably when I was 17, and they definitely probably don't got that because I was telling the officer I went to fuck his daughter and shit.
Juvenile records are sealed regardless.
What the fuck?
What I'm saying, the paralegal, there was no further information about your cases. Which in Georgia, everything's out there. You can find anything about it. It's not like LA where they seal everything. So
I could get whatever from my lawyers or whatever. I gotta go get. I already know my shit.
I gotta put something else out there.
But nah, my shit got dismissed second day of trial.
All right. I got a better question. I'm gonna put this out there. I'll put it on my life that Brick knows exactly who number 2 and number 4 are. Well, if it ain't him, he knows exactly who they are. And he knows them in real life.
I think a lot of people in LA have a feeling about who it might be. And I don't know. Some people might say that they just straight up know, but
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They gotta put their names on there, and then I know if I know them. You know what I mean? Like shit, I don't know who it is.
You said in the song, we got $1 million for that hit, right? No, I'm not gonna say what you're talking about. But nobody gave you $1 million to kill a Hoover or something. So everybody put 2 and 2 together.
Listen, a 924C is a mandatory charge. That's trafficking, gun protecting dope. So if you get this charge and you don't gotta go to jail, it's impossible. You either gotta tell on somebody, or you gotta be actively telling on somebody to not go to jail behind that. All that first offender shit, that shit only apply for state charges, not federal charges. You can't spin me about no type of charges, none of that shit. I'm not green and shit. I done been in rooms with a lawyer, without a lawyer, and stood on my toes. I ain't never been in nobody paperwork, bro. I know how this shit work. On my mother's ashes, and I'll never be in a motherfucker paperwork. On Tammy, it's certain shit you can and can't do. And you can't beat no charge like that. All that, I got an expensive lawyer in the feds. It really don't matter if you got an expensive lawyer. If you not playing with M's, how much you pay for your lawyer in the feds don't fucking matter. I'm just trying to let you know so motherfucker can't spin me. Everybody know, if you got an active federal anything, I'm disappointed. I'm getting the fuck on. You not finna put me in harm's way. Everybody in St. Louis know. When Kayla go on her own term. Not cause of nobody else. Every time I went to jail, no co-defendant. Even when they had a possible co-defendant, oh yeah, I'm straight. I wasn't with nobody. The fuck? I'd rather fight on my own than fight with another motherfucker any day.
At Brick's defense, we've never seen no guns. We hear him talk about having guns on him, but we never seen them. So none of that could be used in court. You know what I mean? You got Wack and Loose Cannon talking about he was riding around looking for Wack 100 and he had a gun out on live. That's cap because I was watching the live. He ain't had no gun. And he said that they wouldn't tell him what time Wack was going to be up there. And Wack never goes live. They always premiere a pre-recorded video. But they have the schedules on the board. They know what time he's going to be up there. This shit was all trolling, man. If they was going to do something, they would have been did it, man. Them boys avoid each other at work, man, at that white man's place of work.
He like, we only tripping if y'all tripping. Nigga, he said we always tripping on neighborhood crib. I'm trying to get around the security took cuz like a pit bull off the leash. I'm trying to get to him. So when he see us get around everybody and we getting up on him, what'd he say?
Brick asked him like, my let's get the fade in. Let's just get out. He said, if you walk up on me or anybody walks up on me, I'm stabbing you in the neck. There was never no fade called from his side of the venture. He went straight to trying to brandish weapons. Y'all know this little crazy right here.
Mr. Keep It On him.
Nigga, ready for it.
Is you talking about? How you gonna bring a knife to this fight? I ain't even finna talk too much. Know what I Dead homies. They all.
That's on my bitch.
Stop playing with me.
Stupid. I don't even know you like that, bro. But you can't be telling lies.
I don't know if he dropped the album, but he got some shit going on, it's a lot of motion. He and his motherfucker. Brick and his bitch, you know.
They making me put the redacted up.
Now we have Rolling 60 J Stone locked up for robbery, of course. And Milk from 7-4 Hoover posted it. He also posted Conrad showing some chains he took from Peso. Like Brick said, man, niggas come to the city, they own that. They are the chain snatchers.
That's
You
facts.
see me when I don't be wanting to ride through Burbank and shit with my gun and stuff. Do you notice that I come to the podcast?
To keep their energy with the tramp niggas because, bro, they be woofing, bro. They be really woofing behind the scenes, bro. And since
when they be in my face, I didn't call him that twice before. Gordy say it every day. I feel like he say it on purpose. I be like, Gordy, we finna describe these niggas. He be like, hey, Tramp, come here real quick. Woo. And then he'll look at the niggas and walk. Like, you don't know what go on behind the scenes. We been on these niggas, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like, it ain't. Nigga, go back that shit too. Nigga, the energy. And them niggas know. Straight up, bro.
Yeah, but
they know that. We keep it on us, nigga. It ain't, bro. I'm not gonna play with them niggas. Them niggas ain't homies.
What niggas think about the brick? First and foremost, I'll never hit Florida without chopstick. Point blank, period. So, nigga, dead up.
It'll be hilarious.
But
right?
I was telling them to let him in anyway. I didn't even know who she was with. They kept like, man, let them niggas in.
Brick was ready. I was worried, and then Brick's like, I'm ready, and I'm like,
okay,
what's this
I'm gonna
about to
give you
be?
the exact quote from Brick. He's in the studio, and you're like, oh, there's some guys with her or whatever. And Brick's response, but he's not thinking about the fact that he's speaking into the mic. They could hear it not only in the studio, but in the hallway. And his response was like, I don't give a fuck who she with. I'll blow them motherfuckers down.
Damn.
And to make it worse, we're in a studio full of fake guns.
This is what I'm saying.
I don't want to say that. Damn. Oh,
No. Bro, they're going to know that RPG wasn't real.
Right there and wait my turn the whole time while everybody bunked. When I came home, they saluted it. Thug, Gunner, everybody saluted it. I pressed Chris Brown at one of Thug events. And I'm going to keep it real. Like, Slime, I love you to death, gang. But ever since the nigga who snitched on my case, ever since old boy who snitched on my case took Chris Brown homeboy Rolly in front of cause old boy was crashing my life too. I just wasn't paying attention till I was sitting on the bunk. When he took that Rolex in front of the studio, at the studio that you was making all the magic for, then old boy, the engineer and them went in there and stole that microphone. You thought I stole that microphone, gang. I didn't even know how to use studio equipment at the time. I didn't know where to sell it. I didn't even know what type of mics them was. This is 2016, bro. But I apologize to you a million times when we pulled up on you at the Adidas shit with Playboy Cardi. I'm telling you, like, oh, bro, you know it ain't no way possible that I'ma steal a microphone. But my homeboy, look, this is what happened.
Now, this was the fallout with Breezy and Thugger. He said that a dude came trying to sell them weed and taxed them. His homeboy got mad, took the dude's Rolex and seen it was fake, smashed it, broke it, and gave it back. Then he ran up in the studio and took the mic, supposedly. And that Brick didn't tell him to do it. But he's saying ever since then, Thugger act like he don't trust Brick or whatever the case may be.
All right, cool. I apologize to you. But, nigga, how many times have y'all robbed my homeboys? Slime, not like that. Not trying to get you in trouble. I'm just talking about when we was kids and go vice versa. Y'all can't even, because, look, my cousin best friend to this day, that shit happened at my spot. We ain't even gonna talk about none of that. But, yeah, he still forgave me. Long story short, Slime still forgave me. When I came home, he was messing with me, but it was like, one day, I'm going to tell y'all the full story about the QC thing.
Now, that situation with P from QC had to do with somebody's shit getting took.
But I guess it was a gang of Lil Baby, QC, all that going on when I first came home and all that. Cause I had, I guess he was around. I don't know, like Thug ain't never let them influence him. But it seemed like everybody around once. I came home, Dirk invited me to James Harden house. I go to Harden house. He like, baby, ain't that your homeboy from your hood? I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, I DM him. I'm like, bro, I'm at Harden house. Where you at? He like, oh yeah, woo woo. He pop out, him and Meek Mill pop out a cut. Cause the house huge. We in the back at the studio. They pop out. I think they was staying there that weekend. This in Houston. So they pop out. He pop out a cut. We exchange numbers. Little baby, woo woo. And I'm kind of telling him like, hey, bro, they gonna make you pick sides. You wasn't cracking when we left. When I left. Your ass cracking now. They gonna make you pick sides.
Now this where he fall out with Lil Baby. Lil Baby give him a fake phone number and start acting brand new.
He go on tour with Dirk. It's all good. Everything good. Everything good. Then at some point, bro give me a fake number. I tried to get a homie the number in the pen. I guess Lil Baby hit me with a throw-off number. This one I know is starting to go on. I'm like, nigga, I'm sick, so it's happening. Every QC artist, it happens, cuz, you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, boom. We had words. I'm not even gonna go into that. We had words. We clean them up. You know, nigga, some shit come up missing. Nigga, when he out here, I have nothing to do with it. He's pissed off. You know I'm known for chain dangling and really sliming shit out. So I can't.
He's letting you know he's the chain dangler. He's known to slime people out. Aunt Glizzy might have stole 2 ounces from him, but he's used to stealing from
mad at
niggas.
him, but I didn't even know where niggas was at. You know what I'm saying? I talked to him, hey, I guess nigga don't like my temperature. How I'm talking, I'm telling him like, this ain't that. He telling me this ain't that. Blah, 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 blah. We get it back straight, where you at? Blah, blah, blah. But when you sign the QC, you can't mess with Brick Baby. I told Icewear Vezo the same thing. I ain't seen my nigga since he signed.
Remember, Icewear Vezo was always independent, and then he had just got that deal, last year.
And me and P is on good terms. So I don't know where to hate, or it's like, oh yeah, he don't got millions like us, so we not fucking with cuz, or whatever the case is. Woo, woo. Like whatever, cause I know these my homeboys, and I'm not saying it to say that this nigga don't fuck with me, and nigga, I came home, we thugging every day. I can show everybody when I got on this podcast, like it's crazy. When I get to the podcast, everything changed. I don't know if it's Adam. I don't know if niggas mad because I got a position and y'all never wanted my word to count, but I really know shit about you bitch ass niggas on the dead homies.
Brick really being modest and sparing these niggas, but he keep letting it slip out, calling them bitch niggas. At the same time, he'll say,
So
you
now
my
everybody
homeboy.
want to veer away from a nigga. And I'm not talking about Icewear at all with the bitch ass niggas and all. This is my boy. 6-0. But you other bitch ass niggas, y'all niggas know. 60 crit. I really got, you know what I mean? They don't want me to really get to talking. Y'all think I've been talking. I ain't been talking. I've been cooling. I've been answering questions. I ain't been putting it out there. I've been answering questions. You gotta know something to ask me something.
Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
I ain't been putting it out there. Niggas on 6-0, I haven't.
We got content. Face ass nigga. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. FBI butt ass nigga.
And me and Pete, we hella cool.
It just doesn't look good that you was on no jumper saying that you and Pee Wee wasn't getting along, or you and Jose Guapo wasn't getting along. Then both of them got raided. Flacco took credit for Jose Guapo, but we all know that was cap. And you went to the studio and met with Pee Wee, and that's where he got raided at. But we all know he was already under investigation. But it's just crazy they found 3,000 fake perks in the studio. And you always talking about fake perks every day, all day.
Being like everybody, it's like two niggas over there that hate me. Me and the nigga that all the shit happened with, we cool. Cause it wasn't like it wasn't all that. It wasn't no, God, man, that's what I'm saying. This is weird shit. You know what I mean? There's a couple people around there.
Then we got the fallout with Dirk. You say y'all weren't even talking for about 8 months, barely, because he was mad D-Thing shit got stolen and the people contacted you and you ain't put no effort to get it back. But it was just strange that they would contact you and say they gonna sell the jewelry to an NBA YoungBoy.
The D-Thing passed away. Some niggas broke into his baby mama house and got his jewelry in Atlanta and they called me. Boom. They called me and they like, we finna sell this shit to YoungBoy. Oh, 60 crit, nigga. D-Thing like my brother, nigga. When when Dirk brother D-Thing died, he called me. Boom. And he was like, hey. Now he died. When they got the shit, I called Cuz. I'm like, hey, some niggas got your brother. Say they got your brother. I don't know about whatever the case is, whatever. It was some niggas around that bitch. I ain't never met the girl. The baby mama, I don't know who she is, what her name is. I think the internet know who D-Thing baby mama. I think she got an Instagram presence or whatever the case is. And some jury that came up and said whatever, boom, boom, boom. So we have a conversation, and we got a nigga conversation go how the conversation go. I end up not getting in touch with the niggas no more. They probably felt the way the conversation went, and it wasn't no crazy shit, but it was just like nigga, alright, we gonna buy the jury back. You did, and I lost contact with the dudes. Well, I was in contact with them through a female. Yeah, we was in contact through a female. Me and whoever the case is who say they was in possession of the shit on a dead homies. Them niggas stopped picking up the phone. Boom, 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 boom. So some weeks go by, I'm calling bro, boom, boom. We talking. What happened? I don't know. Shit. You know what I mean? Like, shit, nigga, I don't know, cuz. I don't know what the fuck happened to them niggas, cuz. I don't know. The nigga, as long as YoungBoy down here did pop up with the motherfuckers, cuz, shit, nigga, they did what they did. I don't know the niggas, so I couldn't point a nigga out. I couldn't, like, you get what I'm saying? I can't tell you who is who. So, at the end of the day, I don't know. Maybe a motherfucker felt a certain type of way that I didn't press the line, like, hard enough while I wasn't even supposed to know the information. That's why sometimes knowing too much of how you fucked up.
See the interview where I told Adam, I said, hey, after I done been through all this police shit and all this shit with the homies and all that, everything is trolling from here on out. I am a full-fledged entertainer. Everything I'm doing, I'm better recognize that.
Yeah.
Nah, do I think he's co-conspirator number 2 or number 4? Nah. Because he wouldn't have let Flacco do the video or be comfortable with Trap Lord doing the video or doing all these interviews. He just said that he had fell out with Dirk. They wasn't even cool like that. As far as them saying that him and Pee Wee was involved and he set him up, they wasn't getting along like that. So he hadn't been around a lot of these people y'all are accusing him of. And that's why I'm dropping this video. But as far as Quando and Lil Pop situation, there was definitely a back door Do I think he was stupid enough to be sharing locations with Brick? No, I don't think so. And I think that Loose Cannon is giving out wrong info. You know, what him and Wack like to do is take 70% truth and add a whole lot of sauce to it and remix it 100 million times till they push a narrative. And it's all content at this point. And Brick knows it's all trolling and that, you know, he ain't snitching on them situations. Now, is he working? And that's how he got money and this, that, and the third? I don't know about that. You know, his mama always had money. You know, she had him in the 2 townhouses in Atlanta. He was riding around in her cars. You know what I'm saying? She bought a house out there in Cali. He living out there in that. So if he's not living in it, he's renting it out. You know, I just seen him on live talking about he's getting evicted. I don't know if he's trolling or not. I know he said his rent is $5,000 and that's more than what he's getting paid at No Jumper. So, you know, we don't really know how he's making his income and whatnot, but he should have had some money from them advances from the music when he got out, which the feds took that in the raid. And you never heard him saying he got it back. They supposedly found some perks. He said he has prescriptions for those. You know what I mean? Even though he be talking about walking around with a bag of perks, and when you get them, they don't come in a bag, you know what I'm saying? So, of course, he's getting some off the street as well, because most people abuse their prescriptions and they run out. Do I think that he told on the Dirt case? No. Do I think that he told on the Pee Wee case? No. That paperwork is out, you know what I'm saying, for the most part. And they would have been picked him up because the Dirt situation is a L.A. RICO. Now, is he telling on anything else? I don't know. I don't know the stipulations. But what was weird is, how did he know that they didn't have no money to pay confidential informants? And I'm going to leave y'all on that note for now. This is part 2. Go back and watch part 1, okay, so you could get more details. You know what I mean? I try not to repeat the same footage, you know what I mean? And also subscribe to the backup channel. I'm going to provide the link at the bottom in the comment section. It'll be highlighted, you know, and pinned. So go ahead and subscribe to that, because we're going to start going live on another channel. And then also the backup channel is where you can get videos dropping knowledge. You know what I mean? And I'm going to end this. I don't want to make it too long.
Look, they just ran out of funding. They just ran out of funding for the informant service from the LAPD. Is an article out. They say that they ran out of funding because there's so many confidential informants. And motherfucker gonna hit me with the, oh, street niggas don't do this and street niggas do that. Listen, boy, I just ate some food. But listen, boy, fuck them streets. Niggas ain't playing by the rules out there. What nigga in the streets you know that's working construction for damn near minimum wage? Or they might be getting a bag, but they ain't getting no 100 and something a year from construction. They gonna construct the case on your ass. Don't be late. Fuck them streets. Fuck them. Ooh.